Hello guys, KP Shamino here with a new video for a new game that I'm playing, Blacksmith Legends. And I'm going to give you guys my review after 20 hours of play. It's a very cool game, I need to say. I picked it up for 12 euros. And I'm going to give you guys all the stuff that is in the game, that you got a clear overview about all the mechanics in the game. But first I'm going to start with saying to you guys, it's a very strange game. So you start and at the first moment you think, yeah, this is like just clicking the whole time. But that's not really true, because if you play further, there is always more gameplay. And you see that this game goes really into depth. There is, for example, you can craft everything what you want, gloves, weapons. But that's not all, you can enchant them. They got mods that they roll on those items, so it's not always the same. Sometimes you got 50 HP, sometimes you got 60 HP. So at the end, you keep playing, because there is always something to unlock. And it's at the end, it's a very good game, I need to say. So I'm going to try to give you guys an overview about all the stuff that is in the game, that you know what is... what you can expect. I need to focus a lot because it's not that easy, but I'm going to start first with the start. So you start first with a simple house, and you guys see now if everything already full here. So you start with a normal house with yourself. You got one blacksmith and that's it. You start with a prologue, so at the start you just get the quest, you just need to do the quest and you will unlock everything that is needed for the base. And then, after the prologue, the game says to you, fuck you, you can do yourself. So we are going to start in area number 1. I got a blacksmith in area number 2 too. I'm going to say what I didn't like a lot about the game, because there were some bugs still. There is some stuff that is not really player friendly. But let's get started. So first of all, it's very easy. You start here. Here is KP. It's hard to see. So this is the starting area, so very simple. I got now already a lot of stuff unlocked, but you guys probably will start with like 3 things here, and here with the horseshoe, and you got a queue, and what is in the queue is the blacksmith going to make. So that's very simple. That is not a lot of thinking that you need to do. So I can now at the moment do this away. I just click this and now my blacksmith is going to make this. Very simple at the start. Here you can see the demands. So what the players, the villagers need here. So if you make this at the start and you sell it, you will almost always sell it. That's just the start. You got 3 things that you can do: culture, warfare, and commonwealth. So that are the 3 things. You can level them up too. You can see it here in the town menu. So I'm now at the maximum. The commonwealth I still need to level here, but my next save that I'm going to show in town number 2, I got this as level 2. You will unlock certain things if you reach level 2. At the moment level 2 is the maximum, so but I guess in the future it will go up too. So that's what you can do. The moment that you make an item with your blacksmith, you can come to here, sales menu. And here you can sell everything what you want. So if I click now on this helmet, you will see for sale. And now checking demand, and now they will sell it and you get it. That's very handy. But that's not all. You got an auto sell too. So if I click now here auto sell, I can say let's auto sell everything that that is like weapon. So let's wait a little bit. So now everything that is a weapon is going to be auto-sold. Sometimes that is a problem, because if you are doing a quest, you cannot sell it. Sometimes you sell it, but you need it for the quest. So that's it. What do you got here too? This is under construction. Marketplace, you can just sell your stuff and you can buy your stuff. Here is sale history, but this is under development too. Another thing you can see here at the top where my mouse is, you can see you can speed up the process, you can stop the game. I'm going to stop now the game a little bit. You can skip night. Here you got everything that you need in the game. So iron ore, you got wood, you got coal. Here your fame. So the higher it is, I guess, the more good contracts or missions that you get. Here is your gold. That's the currency in this game. And here is a lot of other stuff that you will unlock during the prologue and later on. So that's a little bit this overview. But that's not all. So if you go further in the game, you will get the smelters. Because if you want to make steel, you need to have a smelter. At the start, you just need iron ore and you can make a sword. But you need to have smelters. So here is a smelter. You guys see, they look a little bit different. I'm going to start it again. So this is a smelter. And you can see right away that the smelter is a little bit different. And I need to show you guys one more thing. So this is not all. There are a couple of things more that I want to show you guys. So you got 3 things that are very important. You got morale. You need to have morale to keep crafting, otherwise you stop. You got working speed and you got quality. I see that the quality, the higher the quality, the better the gear. You would think, why do I need better gear? Because you got a gladiator. I will show you guys a little bit later. You got a fucking gladiator and you can fight with him. So therefore it's very good that you make sometimes very good quality gear and you can give it on your gladiator so he can win a tournament. That are the 3 things that are important. And then that's not all. It got a level. I'm now at level 10, the maximum. And then you got planning too. So you start with weekly plans. And if you hover over it, this is now active. So let me have a look that I can show you guys it. So if I take this, it's going to cost me 1 gold coin every week. Increase working speed and quality by 25%. This is a no-brainer. Therefore, I take it the whole time. This I got 2. Then you got mass production. This I most of the time do on my smelters because I don't think that the quality matters that much on a steel bar. So you can take all that stuff. And that's not all yet. Then you got working techniques too that you will unlock. This at level 2. This at level 5. And what is the beauty about it? If you want to put something on, yeah, you need to wait. They will show it where you can buy it because you need to buy a tool. So that's a little bit the overview for the blacksmith, and it's all the same. So now I'm going to show you guys a smelter that's over here. They are smelting. So they got just the same interface. The queue is here. You got the planning. Then you got an alchemist too. His name is Johan. He's going to make the potions and the scrolls and later on the books too. And then you got here this one, Wilma. So that's an overseer, and that's when the beauty starts. So at the start you don't have this, but here is the beauty. So at the start you need to do all the things by yourself. You need to get the ores, you do it here. So you just resume and then you get to Stockholm, then you need to stop. So you need to do it all by yourself. But the moment that you unlock this NPC, you can just say, I need to be on every time of the day or moment, I need to have 80 iron ores in my inventory or my stock house or stack house. I'm not sure how it, warehouse. That's it. And that's the beauty. So you can just say, and she's going to do everything for you. But then that moment you can start doing production. You can make a lot of money and then the game starts. It takes some time until you can unlock her. But it's very good. Then you got here production. And what can you do in production? You can, for example, say here. So I say here, we always need to have in the bank or the warehouse 11 steel ingots. And the smelters will automatically make them. So you guys can now see everything is now running and I'm not doing anything. This dude, the overseer, is doing that. So that's all the things that you can have. Maybe you can get a little bit further working NPCs too. I don't know, we will see. Another thing is, there is an entire building mode. So if you click on this, and this was not so good. For me, this was a little bit triggering me, because it was hard to build the walls. On the second village, it can be a little bit player friendly because the wall was not coming Sometimes you put a wall out that you don't want a wall. So it was not so good. That was a little bit a negative point about it. But what can you do? You can put the floor on the ground. Now I already got everything. You can get a wall. You can put everything that the blacksmith needs. So you need to put the forge out. You need to put yourself in front of you. You guys will see it if you start this game. Then you can buy, I think, a lot of stuff that is going to boost morale. Here you can see the wine cask. You get more morale. So you can put your entire shop full. You can see this is too full. The next village that I will show you guys right away, you will see I got a lot of more room because this is very chaotic. So first you start here and then you need to go to the next part. Then another thing, you need to protect yourself against guys that, thieves. And how do you do it? You can put the door out, that is protection. You can put something in the ceiling out, and you can put the safe out. So that's something I would do that at the start, because if they come at night and they steal like 200 gold, that's not fun at all. So it's not really that fun to get robbed. And let's do it as soon as possible. Get the door, get the ceiling thingy here, and the safe. So everything here is doing something, crafting more, quality more, but yeah, I don't want to go into depth. If you unlock it, you will see it. Now we come to the next part. You got the village here, and after you finish the prologue, you can click on here and you see a lot of missions. So you click here, this I need to make 5 necklaces and I get 2 rewards. So that's what you need to do the entire time. You got here a rare vendor too. She's not always here, but if she comes, be sure that you try to buy stuff. And you guys can see I still need to do a lot of stuff. And what do you get for your money? You're not getting the item, no, you get the recipe to craft it. But be always sure that you don't buy a recipe if you don't unlocked already the ingredients for it. For example, you can see here I need an alchemist. But if you don't have an alchemist, don't pay 60 gold coins, because at the start that's a lot of money. That's a very nice feature. Then you got a couple of other market sellers too. It's over here, this one. We are going to get this away. Here you can buy stuff for your smith. So I can buy barrels every time. +1 to quality for every blacksmith. You can buy a grindstone here. You can buy everything that you need. And then this one is here is the stuff that I just said to protect you against thieves. So if I put this door, I got +20% against thieves. I'm not sure that you can have 100% the whole time, but yeah, 90 is very high already too. This is another thing that you can buy. So that's a carpet, and that's the marketplace. Then another thing. So now we come on the position of your heroes. So I already told you guys it does not stop. So what can you do? You can get heroes too. And those heroes, they are going to fight battles in caves. They are going to explore and they bring a lot of materials में. And you can just upgrade them too with equipment. So you got everything here. You got HP, you got critical damage, you got critical strike, you got defenses. So, and they level up. So they got levels too. I think this is now level 4, this is level 4. So that's really cool. So you just need to go here to the map. You just click here, you take explore, and this dude is going to run around the map. And he's going to just bring stuff with him, and that's very handy. The other one I can do just the same. So, and then they are gone and you don't need to look at them. But that's really cool. That's a beautiful aspect of the game. That's something the next level. What you can do too is, if you go later into the game, and why can I not click on the... okay, yeah, they were just... there were thieves around and they did not succeed in it. So what can you do too? So later on in the game you can get to a gemstone deposit, and if you click on it, I will show you guys how the fight goes. It's very simple. I cannot win this because I'm not strong enough. You guys can see right away, this dude is 6. he's going to kill my guys in an instant, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. This is how the fight looks. There is nothing that you can do, you just need to sit it out. If your heroes die, they don't die. They come later back, they just recover. That's really cool, because otherwise you need to make all the gear again, and that's not so fun. That's really good that they just stay alive and just need to recover a little bit. Then another thing in the game, and that's very good for your heroes too. You guys can see that there is a red around this gear. That means I got it enchanted. And that's really cool too. So you can enchant in this game too. And you need to click on this, and here you can see the enchantment menu. So first of all, you need to have a rune. I got here one. So this rune is going to give me 6 to 18% critical damage. You just put it here. Then you need to get an item. For example, we got here the boots. You put them here. And then you can put a scroll into it too, I think. So you can see 10% chance to gain 1 fame when item is sold. I'm not sure it's the first time that I do a scroll. Normally I just did those two. And then you need to start. And now this is going to enchant it in 24 hours. So 1 day in game. And then you can see how is this good or not. And then you can just equip it on your hero. So this is very good. I got here a maximum HP of 92. And I got an enchant of +5 to attack, and that's really good. And then, yeah, you can make your hero stronger and stronger because you're going to need it. I'm going to need it too because I just lost. So that's a solution that I can do. And what is very good too, you guys can see it here. So if you have a look to the game, you go more and more into depth. So you got 3 helmets here, but they are not all the same. Here I got maximum HP 67, 96, 6. This helmet is very good. This is the one that I want to enchant because it got almost 100 HP more. That's very good. So you will see there is a difference in what you craft too. So you guys, it's not only just crafting, sell everything. No. If you want to equip your heroes, you need to have a look. What do I craft here? Is this good? Can I enchant it? Is the enchant good? Yeah, the enchant is good. Let's equip it on my heroes. And then we come to the next point, because that's not all. First I'm going to show you guys something. The tavern. So what can you do in the tavern? The tavern is over here. So you can do one thing here. That's open the chest. So you get a present. That's all. You can recruit your 2 heroes too. One is sitting here and the other one is sitting here. And you can recruit your workers. So here you can see I'm now at maximum 8 of 8. So you can see a blacksmith, you got a smelter here, you got an alchemist here, you got an overseer here. So I don't think that I still can do it. So I will show you guys really quick how you need to do it. So I'm going to... let me have a look. How do I do it again? Because I want to... Normally, I think you can dismiss. Is it like this? Come on. I could do it like in the second time. Maybe I cannot do it here. Ah, here. Okay, I need to left click. So... Do you want to fire Johan? Yeah, I'm just going to fire him, that I got a spot free, that I can show you guys the recruitment. So I want to hire another alchemist, because I just fired Johan. So what do you got? You got the 3 things that I showed you. Morale, you got speed, and you got quality. But you see right away that his threat here is red. So that means permanently decreases morale. So that's not so good. What can you do then? You just take the next one. It's only 0.3 gold. Here you go. No, this is not good. And what you do, you need to do it. I always do it like this until you got 3 green threads. At some point he always will come. It's a little bit funny. Yeah, here it is. So now I got a guy that got 3 threads that are very good. So I hire him. And then I got now a new alchemist. How do you put it in your blacksmith? You do it like this. Here you can see it. He's going to say it with a red dot. What you can do, here he is. So I'm going to place him somewhere in the chaos, and here is the new one that I just hired. So, but that's not all. Now, one of the things that was very fun for me, so you can get the gladiator too. And what is very cool at the gladiator, I will show you guys. So at some point you will get like an arena, and if you go to the arena, you will see that you can fight with your trainer. So you can do a sparring with your trainer, and you can recruit too. Ah yeah, okay, first you need to recruit that you got a gladiator, then you can spar against your trainer, and if you win against your trainer, you can do the tournament. There are only 3 other gladiators at the moment. That's a pity, because I thought in town number 2 that I going to get the 4th one. It's not that difficult, but I hope in the future that the developer works on this, because this is a really cool feature. So what can you do in Armory? You can just equip all equipment again. The stats are here. This dude is already level 6. He got 600 HP, critical strike and attack speed and all that stuff. I boosted his gear. I enchanted the gear. So he's really strong. He's a tiger. You can see it. He wants to kill shit. And so how does it work? So everything got like 10 durability. And I will show you guys it, because I think I can do the tournament. Let's sign up. So I stay now at Bulwark. I cannot switch this. This is the last one. That's a pity, because it's not that strong anymore for me. I'm yeah, too strong for him at the moment. So you sign up, and every week, one day, you can do the tournament. Be sure that you do that every time, because you need to pay 60 how can I say it? You need to pay 60 gold, and you can win 150. So at some point, that's a very good money farm at the start. Always do it at the start. At some point, it starts to become a little bit, how can I say it? A little bit boring, because you always need to do just the same. And why is this? Are we going to speed up the process until I can do the arena? No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you guys the second city. And now I need to watch it. I think it was this one. So I already started in the second city. So after some time, no, this was the first city, of course. After some time, you start here and you can go to here. So start here and then you start over again. And that's good that I loaded up the wrong save, because this was not so good. So what was the problem here? So if I start over, you can see it, you will not be able to return, and object left in the workshop will be lost. That's cool, but all my employees stayed in the workshop too, and I cannot go back. So that means I started in town number 2, and I only had 2 employees. So this is not so good. I hope that in the future, this is very bad. I hope in the future that the developer fix this, that just get every guy that is in town number 1 to town number 2 automatically, because they got levels up, I got all my gear up, and I was like in town number 2, I built my blacksmith, and then I saw, fuck, I only can get 2 employees. Yeah, the other guys were still in town number 1, but I cannot go back to town number 1. So that was really not so good. I hope that he fix it and that we don't have that problem. So let's have a look. So I'm wondering, I just did this. Is it this? No, it's not this. Yeah, I think it's going to be save number 3. Let me have a look. Is this? I hope that I can still show you guys my town number 2, because I played like 5 hours already. Ah, here. So this is town number 2. So it looks a little bit the same. It's the same too, because you got once again the marketplace again. I'm not sure what is the benefit from town number 2. I see there are more people that are living here. So my guess is, I think that you can sell your equipment that you make for a little bit higher. But let's have a look that I can show you guys to end the video, the tournament. But first, one thing before I forgot, you can go to the evil side and you can go to the good side. I went to the evil side, I got 70 reputation in the evil side, but you guys will see it. So let's have a look to the arena here, because here it is a little bit to the left. I hope that that the tournament is up. Yeah, here the tournament is up. So we are going to fight now against this dude. And this is really cool. This is really cool. The first time that I saw this, I was like, yeah. Here you can see your equipment that you craft yourself. I like that a lot. It's very well done. I hope in the future it goes a little bit better. So how does it work? So you guys can see on every item you got 10 durability. He got 10, 10, 10. He got a little bit more on the sword. So that means if you hit on a certain item and it becomes 0, you destroy it, you can hit him for his HP. You see it here. You got 3 stands. So I can just do 3 stands. And you can see in battle stance, your defense is 10% less, but your attack is 10% more. Then you got the basic attack, you got a ferocious attack, you get stamina. Stamina is the 100 here, and then you got the block. So what I always do is, I go for the head. So you can click here. So this is the gloves, here is the head. So now the head is active, and I can just hit the head until it's dead. Or destroyed. So I'm going to hit him. So now it's 0, but you guys see I hit him for 3 durability on the head. Now I'm going to block. Because my weapon went from 10 to 9 too. Because I only want to do ferocious attacks because they are the best. I still need to wait a little bit, so let's block again. Here we go. Now I'm going to hit him again. So now he's at 4. Now we are going to block again. And I just saw that in this town he got more HP. So that means that he's stronger in this town than in town number 1. Here we go again. Now I'm going to hit him again. So now his head, this was not so good. I'm going to do a basic attack too. Here we go. So 2 now. So we just need to get 2 durability off. And then we can hit him on his HP. Okay, let's have a look that we can destroy the helmet. Yeah, now the helmet is gone. And now we are going to finish him. Here we go, 150. At the start it was not easy because he got healing gear on. So now I can make it myself. But at the start I was like, what the fuck? He was just healing the entire time. And I didn't have the DPS to hit him hard enough. Here we go, but now I got a 238. So he's almost done. Let's hit him again. 31. He's healing a little bit. Here we go. Just in time because my weapon is almost done. So that's really cool feature. I got now 150 gold and I got to level 7. So that was it, guys. It was 30 minutes. I was expecting that. Very sorry, but I want to give you guys an into-depth review. I cannot do it in a shorter time. So at the end you guys saw all the stuff that is in the game. It's early access, the developer is still working on it. I expect a lot of stuff incoming, and you need to say it how it is. If I finish this game, I will be around 50, maybe 70 hours that I played. And that's a lot for 12 euros. So at the last, I'm going to put this on the review board too. I just give a like. I just need to say it how it is. You guys can decide yourself, but I have so much fun with this game. And at the start you think it's just clicking the whole time. No, there is such an into-depth layer under this game. It's unbelievable. And I want to share that with you guys. And yeah, with this video, thanks for watching. Have fun. Bye bye.